every single person just on YouTube watching this video. Now, my name is Caleb from, of course, Mario Eats Potatoes, and I feel like at one point in every Mario YouTuber's life, what we have to do is we have to do a ranking video. Anyways, we're gonna go from the first game to the last game that I know of, and so yeah, let's get started. Anyways, of course, the first video game ever of Mario Bros. Is, well, Mario Bros. I mean, what did you expect? Anyways, so the choices that we have is S, A, B, C, and never played, okay? Now, I'm gonna put Mario Bros. At a B, and let me tell you why. See, I know it's a classic, and I know everyone's played it, and it was innovative, but if you're looking at a modern standpoint, it does not hold up to games like Super Mario Odyssey and Super Mario Galaxy and whatever. But anyways, think about it. It only had 3 power-ups, okay? Only 3 power-ups. The mushroom, the fire flower, and the star. And then it just had such linear levels. Yeah, there were some nice designs, but like sometimes I felt like I was just playing like the same level over and over again. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, our next game, of course, is the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2. And can I just say something? It's not a good game. It took everything Mario Bros. Had, but here's what it did. Are you ready for this? It was facing Mario Bros. 1, but it just took out all the fun of it. There's not even co-op. And yeah, you can play as Luigi and his physics are different, but he's basically unplayable. And these levels, like I said, they're super difficult. Like, they're too difficult to be a 2D Mario game. It's just god-awful. And then you have to complete the game, ready for this, 8 times to unlock the secret worlds. I thought Super Mario 3D World was bad, but it's 5. But 8? Ugh. Yeesh McQueesh. Anyways, enough gollygagging, but our next game to the series is Mario Bros. 3. Now, I'm just going to say this right now. I think it's an A-tier game. Even though I don't really like Mario Bros. 3, I do to say that it made the formula for any other 2D Mario game to come, except Mario Run. That game's different, but you know what I mean. Like, it had the Koopa bosses. Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh, what's more? It's just the world. Sorry, I'm really bad at explaining this. I can't explain why, but for some reason, Mario Bros. 3 gives me Mario Bros. Wii vibes, Mario Bros. U vibes. What's another one on here? Like, you know what I mean? Super Mario World vibes I'm getting from Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, everything I'm getting is from Mario Bros. 3. It just made the perfect formula. Anyways, next we have Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. Now, honestly, wait, let me do something. Yeah, that's about right. Like, Super Mario World, it's not. I feel like it's not as good as Mario Bros. 3, but it did do some cool stuff. It's the first Mario game to have the worlds named as foods for some reason. That's literally what it says inside the game files. I'm not joking. It's like a serious thing. I don't know why, but it added Yoshi, as you can clearly see off the title screen. It recreated the Tanuki suit with the cape feather, and it added just so many things. It was just really nice. It was like Mario Bros. 3 where it had a map layout before you get into the level, but Mario Bros. 3 just had these straight linear lines, while Mario World has like this whole thing going on, Anyways, next game in the series is Super Mario Land, and I've never played it before. I should just take out all of these I've never played. There you go. Also, I just realized that I forgot Mario Bros. 2, the American version. Anyways, where I was gonna put it is I really hate Mario Bros. 2, the American version. I mean, as you can see, the two worst games of the series so far are both Mario Bros. 2. Like, they just couldn't get Mario Bros. 2 right. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even Mario Bros. 2. They panicked and made a reskin of Doki Doki whatever it's even called. But it just frustrates me. I can't even think straight when I think about this game. Like, you're throwing freaking onions at people. Where's the fire flower? Where's the star? Where is the Mario content inside this game? It just frustrates me. Anyways, now that we're done with that, we have the most revolutionary game, but not the best game, ever created. Super Mario 64. See, I don't really like Super Mario 64 as much as a lot of other people do, but I do see how it changed everything. It's the first 3D Mario game. It added all of the advanced movement we know inside today's 3D Mario. Like, Super Mario 64 was the 3D Marios. You know, it was the 2D Marios and Super Mario Bros. 3. Like, Super Mario Bros. 3 and Mario 64 both have something in common. Mario Bros. 3 made all these 2D games, basically, and Mario 64 made all of these 3D games, you know? Anyways, I'm kind of scared because we're about to go into all this new Super Mario Bros. Stuff, which is kind of exhausting. But anyways, it added so many things. Now we're collecting stars. Unlike any of these games that we've talked about so far that have a flagpole, this game does not have a flagpole. You look for stars all around the map, which is an improvement. It's 64 graphics. Like, it's the first 3D, in quotation mark, Mario game. You know what I mean? It's just so nice. Like, the movement sets are just so much different than any other we've seen before. Like, the dive, the kick. Like, oh my goodness, there's just so much new stuff that you can do. The wall jump, the ground pound, all the stuff that we have ever, like, all the movements that are staples came from Mario 64. Anyways, now for a really good game and a really good idea that wasn't executed the best. Super Mario Sunshine. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, it revolves around a character that's not well. Mario, of course, is like Mario. You mean to say the game, but before that, the game revolves around you using FLUDD, which is really controversial. You can either really like that or really hate that. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of FLUDD, and I like the atmosphere of Super Mario Sunshine. But I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I see myself just looking around for shines. Like, I feel like it's just a really wanderfest, and you really have to, like, when there's a puzzle that you don't know how to do, you're stuck forever. It's like Mario 64. Like, if you can't find a shine, you can just move on and find another shine. But like Mario Sunshine, it's so easy to get stuck that you can get stuck on every single island, and then that's the game until you have to look it up on the internet, which is not so fun. Trust me. Anyways, honestly, I think Super Mario Bros. Wii and Mario Galaxy came out around the same time. So let's do Super Mario Galaxy first. Yeah, okay. Okay. I see what I'm doing. Okay. So, Mario Galaxy came out with the new console, the Wii. So we thought it was going to be really nice, really good graphics. And it was true. It's nice. It looks great. We're back to the star category from Super Mario 64 almost 10 years later. Right? And they just executed it better. Okay? I mean, you can argue it's S tier, but we're getting to those. I think it's S tier very later. Anyways, so I feel like Mario Galaxy is a polished, better version and more fun version of Mario 64, honestly. Okay, now we start saying New Super Mario Bros. And we're going to hear this name for the next 5 minutes. New Super Mario Bros. Was released on DS in 2007. Same as Mario Bros. Wii, but I want to do all the New Super Mario Bros. In order. You know what I mean? Clearly, New Super Mario Bros. Came out, but very shortly before the Wii version. Anyways, so New Super Mario Bros. Was what it sounds like. I mean, it's not much now, but at the time, it took, like, we haven't been to 2D Mario since Mario World, okay? Mario World was the most crazy 2D Mario we know. Think about that, okay? When New Super Mario Bros. Came out, it added all the 3D elements like ground pounding, wall jumping, the improved graphics, and then they just put it onto a 2D game. Do you know what I mean? It's like 2D it's like New Super Mario Bros. Is like Mario Bros. 3 with the movements of Mario 64. Not fully, but like kind of, if you know what I mean. So for New Super Mario Bros., at the time it was a big accomplishment, and I know it's not so great now, but it was really important for the game's franchise. It brought many of the next games. Anyways, next we have New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which honestly, I'm gonna put it above New Super Mario Bros. Just by a little bit. Not so sorry, but I'm gonna put Mario 64 is too important. Anyway, so New Super Mario Bros. Wii to me is exactly like New Super Mario Bros. Just the music's better, and there's co-op. Now, even though it can get a little annoying and you pick up other players, co-op was a big thing. This was the first Mario game with co-op, and for the Wii being a thing that has multiple controllers that you can get pretty quickly, co-op was super important, and it's so fun just playing with friends and stuff. Like, it was just super. That was like the big thing of Mario Bros. Wii. Also, the music, New Super Mario Bros. It kept like the same music from New Super Mario Bros. Except it had more of like it had a tiny sprinkle of like techno on it or whatever. Like on one you can hear like the beep boops, like the beep boop boop beep boop boop boop. Okay, that was a really bad impression, but you know what I mean. It had like a kind of like a techno feel to it. Just not a lot, just like a little sprinkle on top to polish the music, honestly. Anyways, next we have I actually need to think about what was next. I believe New Super Mario Bros. 2 inside 2012. Okay, yeah. So New Super Mario Bros. 2 is honestly I think New Super Mario Bros. It's like middle of the pack, right? New Super Mario Bros. 2 is like New Super Mario Bros. 1, but just you have a coin counter, which kind of makes you want to go to get lots of coins, and like just the the graphics are a tiny bit upgraded. It's not as good as Wii, but I feel like it's New Super Mario Bros. Polished and with some new power ups like the coin flower. Anyways, next into the series was Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now, also, I'm just gonna say something. Um, New Super Galaxy. sorry, I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying New Super Mario Bros. Ugh. Anyway, Super Mario Galaxy 2 was exactly like Super Mario Galaxy 1. Like it was almost like just more galaxies added to it. But Mario Galaxy was a new concept, while Mario Galaxy 2 was just like kind of inside the shadows. So I feel like Mario Galaxy beats Super Mario Galaxy 2, even though I feel the same about them, if that makes sense. Anyways, and here we go. Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS. Okay, so I understand what you're thinking. At this point, like, this is the game that made the formula that, again, we're going to be talking about later. Super Mario 3D World. Polished better. Anyway, so Super Mario 3D Land took 3D Mario and put a flagpole at the end. And that sounds like a big deal, but trust me, it is. It is like, I can't even explain it. Like, they brought back the Tanuki Leaf, right? They added this thing called, that's 3D. I don't really like it, but it's a good touch, And overall, I would say it's my favorite of, like, the DS's. So honestly, I'm going to say right above Super Mario Bros. 2. Anyways, then, what came next is New Super Mario Bros. U. For the Wii U, of course. Honestly, I feel like it's exactly like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, just less original, and the power-ups are not as fun. So even though they add like Baby Yoshis, I don't really care. So yeah, I think it just feels like a copy of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but just worse. So anyways, honestly, I feel like New Super Mario Bros. Wii beats Super Mario Bros. U. Anyways, the next game is Super Mario 3D World. Now, let me just tell you something. Super Mario 3D World took the formula of Super Mario 3D Land and made it a gazillion times better. I mean, it made it so much better. I was like astonished when I first played it at my friend's house. I was like, what is this game? I was 4 at the time when it came out, and it just was crazy. I mean, I looked at it and I was like, oh my goodness, this is the best game ever made. What can I say? Took the 3D platforming, added better graphics, and overall made Super Mario 3D Land better. It added the cat suit. World crown, like Champions Road. I mean, I'm not trying to fanboy over it, but like, honestly, Super Mario 3D World is our first S tier game. Anyways, next comes Super Mario Run, which I've played before, but honestly, even though I've played it before, I'm just gonna put it away from the other games. Like, I have played it, but like, I don't want to put it up with never. I don't want to put it with the mainline Mario games because I don't feel like it is. Anyways, so last game is Super Mario Odyssey. If you had to think of a perfect 3D Mario game, look no further than Super Mario Odyssey. Honestly, I'm not trying to be weird here, but honestly, or sound cliche, but Super Mario Odyssey is my favorite Mario game ever. Right up there with 3D World. Now, as seeing this tier list, I realized that other than Mario Run, and of course Bowser's Fury came out, but it's not on this list, but the 3 newest Mario games, not counting Super Mario Run, I've enjoyed the most. I know it sounds a little weird, but if you really think about it, I think Nintendo's going to the right direction. I want more of what they're making now, and I just can't wait to see how much they grow. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!